Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, children. Good morning.
Happy New Year, ma'am.
Thank you, children. Wishing you all the same.
Happy New Year, ma'am.
Happy New Year, ma'am.
Happy New Year, children. Happy New Year. Yes, I think we should continue from question number 3. Am I right? Just let me know from where we have to start. Was this given as homework?
Ma'am, we completed this fully, ma'am. Last class we completed.
Fully, ma'am.
Okay, this is done. Okay, then this one, right?
Ma'am, from third sum you told you will explain, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, right. I think you've taken the screenshots. Correct. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, first and second we already did the other day. Let's do it again. So how do you express a to the power 4 minus b to the power 4? Write it as, there are two terms. So it should be in the form x square minus y square. It should be of the form x square minus y square. Because there are only two terms. So there is only one identity which can look like this. X square minus y square. So this is the first term is x square. The second term is y square and the minus sign in the middle. But how do you make this a to the power 4 look like x square? So put the square outside. So what you write inside the bracket is x. See here, x square. So what you've written outside is the square. So what you're going to write inside the bracket is the x term. So what should be written here so that we get a to the power 4? We have to write a square. A squared, the whole squared is a to the power 4. So that means x is a square. X squared. This is x and this is the square, x squared. Similarly, y, we need to write the y term here. Y squared, the square is outside. So what you're going to write inside the bracket is y. And that should be b squared. Because only that will make b to the power 4. B squared, the whole square is b to the power 4. Where this is y squared. This is y squared. So it's in the form. So we have expressed a to the power 4 minus b to the power 4 in the form x squared minus y squared. Wherein our x is a squared and y is b squared. Y is b squared. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So now, when the expression looks like x square minus y square, what are the factors? What do you have on the other side of the identity? What is x square minus y square?
X plus y and x minus y, ma'am.
X plus y into x minus y. X plus y into x minus y. We'll write x minus y first. So see here, x minus y. X is this one, a square. Minus y, minus b square. This is x, this is y. So we need to write x minus y into x plus y. Any order, but we'll write x minus y first because that can be factorized further. But you can write it in any order. We have expressed the given expression in the form x square minus y square. So the factors are x plus y into x minus y. X minus y, a square minus b square into x plus y, a square plus. So what is x, a square plus y, b square. Now remember that because there's a plus sign in the middle here, this cannot be factorized further. But you can factorize this further. What is a square minus b square? It's the identity itself. What is a square minus b square?
A plus b and a minus b, ma'am.
A plus b into a minus b. So write a square minus b square as a plus b into a minus b. And write this bracket as it is. This one as it is. A square plus b square. A square plus b square. Is this understood, children? We did this the other day.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
The second one of you can try the second one. How many terms are there?
2 terms, ma'am.
Two terms. And there's a minus sign in the middle. So it should be of the form
X square minus y square, ma'am.
x square
Minus b
minus
square.
y square. X, this is x square minus y square.
P square and 9 square, ma'am.
9 square, ma'am.
P square. And here
9, ma'am.
9.
Square, ma'am.
Yeah, 9. So this is x square and this is y square. What is x then? What is x?
P square.
And what's y?
9,
9.
9. And what are the factors of x square minus y square?
X plus y and x minus y, ma'am.
So what should we write?
P square
Minus 9.
P square plus 9.
Okay, we'll write minus first. So p square minus 9 into p square plus 9. Now this can be factorized further because you can write it in the form.
P square minus 3 square, ma'am.
Yeah, this can be further written as x square minus y square. Write this one as it is. P square plus 9 as it is. Remember, when it's a positive sign, there are two squares. There are two perfect squares. Oh, this is 9, sorry, not Q, 9. When there are two perfect squares connected with a plus sign, you cannot factorize ahead. See, p square and 9, both are perfect squares. P square is p the whole square. 9 is 3 the whole square. 3 the whole square is 9. P the whole square is p square. When they're connected by a minus sign, you can factorize as x plus y and x minus y. But when they're connected with a positive sign, plus sign, they cannot be factorized further. When two perfect squares are connected by a plus sign, p square and 9, both are perfect squares, but they're connected by a plus sign. They cannot be factorized further. Okay, so this one, p square minus 9 can be further written as p the whole square minus 3 the whole square. So which is again of the form x square minus y square. So what should we write in the next step?
P minus 3 into p plus 3, ma'am. Into p
Plus
square
3.
plus 2q, ma'am.
Plus 9. I wrote q by mistake. P plus 3 into p minus 3 into p square plus 9. Correct, children? Is this very clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is this the next question?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So what's the first step? Don't read from what you have already because I've already shared these answers. Just try to check if you have understood it clearly. I have not explained these earlier. I've just shared the answers. Yes, children. So there are two terms. This is one term. And this is one term. This is raised to the power 4. This is raised to the power 4. There's a minus sign in the middle. Now you should express this as two squares, difference of two squares. That is something the whole square minus something the whole square.
Ma'am, x square.
X
Square
square.
minus y is that,
So,
ma'am?
Minus y plus z the whole square, ma'am.
yeah, what you see here is you need to express the given expression in the form a square. Since there are x, y, and z in the given expression, let's use a and b. So we must show that the given expression is of the form a square minus b square. A square minus b square. We must show that the given expression is of the form a square minus b square. So I've just left that empty bracket for a square minus this empty bracket is for b square. So what should be a? X square. So a is x square. And here what should be b?
Y plus z the whole square, ma'am.
Why? Because only then 2 into 2, 4. We'll get 2 into 2, 4.
Yes, ma'am.
What is in the bracket is b. So b is y plus z the whole square. B is y plus z the whole square. Now we know that a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So what is a plus b? We'll write a minus b first. What is a minus b?
X square minus y plus z the whole square, ma'am.
So when we say a minus b, what is a x square? What is b y plus z the whole square? Write these two terms connected by a minus sign in one bracket and the same two terms connected by a plus sign in the other bracket. So see, we write the two terms. This is a, this is b. A minus b in one bracket. And the other bracket, write a, this is a, this is b. This is b. This is b, a plus b.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What will be the next step?
Ma'am, we can divide the x square minus y plus z the whole square, ma'am.
You can expand, huh?
No, ma'am, we have to, we can, this is in the first one is in the form of a square minus b square, ma'am.
Correct. Again, x square minus y plus z the whole square is in the form a square minus b square. It's in the form a square minus b square. So again, a plus b into a minus b. I can write this as x the whole square. It's x the whole square. So what will be the result?
X plus
Minus y plus z.
Now what's a? Now what is a?
X, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What's b? You can use different letters also. You can
Y.
also say, yeah, you can also say that it's of the form p square minus q square. P square minus q square. So p is x and q is, you can also use a different letter. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, now what is a minus b?
X minus y plus
y plus z into x plus y plus z.
Correct. This is x This is A, this is B. This is A, this is B, connected by a minus sign. Into A plus B. This is A. This is B. This is B, connected by a minus sign. Okay, plus sign, sorry. We wrote minus earlier, so plus sign. And then the second bracket as it is. You can even expand it at this point. Here itself you can expand it. What do you get on expanding? What is y plus z the whole square?
Y square plus 2yz plus z square.
I'll just write y square plus z square plus 2yz. You can expand this one, x square as it is. Y plus z the whole square is y square plus z square plus 2yz. And here we have a minus b into a plus b. What is it further? Apply the minus sign in the bracket. X minus y.
Minus y minus z, ma'am.
Into
X plus y plus z, ma'am.
into
X square plus y square plus z square plus 2yz, ma'am.
YZ, ma'am.
correct. Do we understand this clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts here, children?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, how do we do this, children? How many terms are there?
2 terms, ma'am.
2 times
They're separated by a plus or a minus?
Symbol,
minus 9, ma'am.
Minus sign. So you feel it's of the form
X square minus
square
y.
minus y square, ma'am.
a square minus b square. The power is 4, but we are going to show that it's of the form a squared minus b squared. So we are going to show that it's of the form a squared minus b squared. The given expression is of the form a square minus b square. So what should I write inside the bracket?
Square, ma'am.
Square.
X
Minus z the whole square, ma'am.
Why? Because 2 into 2 is 4. Here also 2 into 2 is 4. So we have not changed the given expression. We're just rewriting. We're just writing the given expression. We're showing it that it's of the form a square minus b square. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is a?
X square, ma'am. Square.
Yes, ma'am.
And b?
X minus
the whole square, ma'am.
So how do we factorize? We have shown that it's of the form a square minus b square. So what are the factors?
X square minus
X minus z the whole square into x square plus x minus z the whole square, ma'am.
Okay, we'll write A. This is A. And this is B. This is A. This is B. We've written A and B. A minus B the whole square into, again we'll write A. This is A. This is B. This is A, this is B, A minus B into A plus B. So I've written A here, B here, A plus B. When the two squares are connected by a plus sign, they cannot be factorized further. When the two terms are connected by a plus sign, when the two perfect squares are connected by a plus sign, they cannot be factorized further. But when two perfect squares are connected by a minus sign, see here x square, it's a perfect square. X minus z the whole square, it's a perfect square. So when they are connected by a minus sign, they can be factorized further. So how does it look like for you?
A square minus b square.
Minus
A square minus b square, ma'am.
Yeah, so you can say A square minus B square, or if you feel you've already used A and B earlier, you can also say it's of the form P square minus Q square, and you can write P and Q. Factors P plus Q, P minus Q. Okay, so let's say it's of the form P square minus Q square. So where P is, this is P square, cover the square. So the remaining is P. See, this is P square, this is P square. Don't ignore the square. So what is remaining is P.
x minus z, ma'am.
X minus z, ma'am.
Yeah, cover the square. What you see is Q. Now this bracket will come as it is. You can expand this. You can expand x minus z the whole square. What do you do with the first bracket?
X plus 1. X minus y minus
X plus z.
Right, x minus z. 1 minute. Just a minute. In one bracket, we say P plus P and Q. In the other bracket also, we'll say P and Q. In both the brackets, we'll say P and Q. Now, P minus Q into P plus Q, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And then for the last bracket, so this P square minus Q square, this one P square minus Q square is P plus Q into P minus Q. What about this bracket?
x square plus x square plus minus
Yeah, minus, tell me. Am I not? Yeah.
minus 2xz, ma'am.
Minus 2xz
Plus z square, ma'am. Plus z square.
plus z square. Very good. Now what do you have in the first bracket? Let me write it above here. Let me continue here. Yeah. So in the first bracket, what will you get? X minus,
X minus x plus z.
because minus into minus is plus. In the other bracket,
X plus x minus z.
and then the last bracket.
X square plus square.
What is x square plus x? What is x square plus x square?
2x square, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Minus 2xz plus z square, ma'am.
Z square.
Now the first bracket can be simplified further. What will you get? Plus x and minus x will get cancelled, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You cannot cancel between the brackets. Like you cannot cancel this plus z in the first bracket and minus z in the second bracket. You cannot cancel plus z in the first bracket and minus z in the second bracket. Within the bracket, you can simplify. Within the bracket, you can simplify. You cannot simplify between two brackets. You can multiply, but you cannot add or subtract. X minus z, x plus x minus x in the first bracket cancels because 0. So what remains in the first bracket is only z.
Z, ma'am.
Yeah. X plus x in the second bracket, 1x plus 1x is
2x.
2x minus Z, ma'am.
And the third bracket as it is. Whatever is there, 2x square. Correct, children? That's all. And you can, what you observe is in all these sums which we have discussed today, the heading is factorize, and you can see the final step is some factor into factor. That is, it's a product of factors. Factor into factor into factor. Z into 2x minus z into 2x square minus 2yz plus z square. We have written the given expression as a product of its factors. The heading is factorize. Factorize the given expression. So the final answer should be a product of the factors of the given expression. So these are the factors. Z is a factor of the given expression. 2x minus z is a factor of the given expression. 2x square minus 2yz plus z square is also a factor of the given expression. Any doubt, children?
No, ma'am.
How many terms does the given expression have?
3 terms, ma'am.
3 terms.
Ma'am.
3 terms. So we cannot factorize using x square minus y square because there should be only 2 terms, 2 perfect squares separated by a minus sign. Here we have 3 terms. So we can show that the given expression is of the form x square plus y square. So let's find out x square and y square, children. What is x square? So what is x here?
A square, ma'am.
What is y here?
Ma'am, B square, ma'am.
So x is, this is x, this is x, x square plus this is y square. So the middle term should be 2xy. What is 2xy? 2 into
A square into B square, ma'am.
Yeah, x is a square. X is a square into y is b square. And are we getting the middle term? Yes, we are. It is 2a square b square. So the given expression is clearly of the form x square minus 2xy plus y square, wherein our x is, what is x? Where x is? A square, where x is a square and y is
b square, ma'am.
yeah. So
Square,
what
ma'am.
is, yeah, what is x square minus 2xy plus y square?
X square minus y square, ma'am.
No, the given we have written or we have shown that the given expression is of the form x square minus 2xy plus y square. So what is the result then? What's the answer?
A square minus b square the whole square, ma'am.
No, I want to come from the identity. X square minus 2xy plus y square is what?
X minus y.
It's x minus y the whole square. X square minus 2xy plus y square is x minus y the whole square. So the answer is x minus, because the given question is of the form x square minus 2xy plus y square. So the answer is x minus y. What is x? A square.
A
What's y?
B square, ma'am.
Y.
The whole square, ma'am.
Yeah. Now forget the whole square outside. Inside the bracket, we have a squared minus b squared. That we can write as a plus b into a minus b. This inside the bracket. See that whole bracket square, you ignore that. That's there. I'm saying inside the bracket, we have a square minus b square. So that can be written as a minus b into a plus b.
A minus b into a plus b the whole square, ma'am.
This whole square is out here as it is. Inside the bracket, we have a square minus b square, which can be written as a minus b into a plus b. The square as it is. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So now it's like xy the whole square. What is xy the whole square? X square y square. It's like there are two terms.
Whole square into A plus B the whole square, ma'am.
Yeah, there are two terms in the bracket. What will we do with xy the whole square? X square into y square. Similarly, here the answer is, let me write it here. So here the answer is a minus b, because of the power to outside, a minus b the whole square into
A plus b the whole square, ma'am.
that's the final result. A minus b the whole square into a plus b the whole square. Understood, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So here, children, in question number 5, factorize the following expressions. There are three terms. In the first one has three terms, p squared, 6p, and 8. Is 8 a perfect square?
No, ma'am.
No. So, though there are three terms, which may look like a square plus 2ab plus b square, p square plus 6p plus 8, may look like a square plus 2ab plus b square. But b square is 8, but 8 is not a perfect square. P square, p, the first term p square is p the whole square. But 8 cannot be written as See, 8 is root 8 the whole square, children. We'll not go to that level now. For you, it's not a perfect square. 8 is not a perfect square. No natural number into itself will give us 8. There is no natural number which when multiplied by itself can give us 8. Like 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 is 4, 3 into 3 is 9. There is no natural number which when multiplied by itself can give us 8. So 8 is not a perfect square. So since it's not a perfect square, you cannot go with a square minus 2ab plus a square plus 2ab plus b square. Because in that there are two perfect squares, a square and b square. Here p square is a perfect square, but 8 is not a perfect square. So when we have three terms, and if they are not of the form a square plus 2ab plus b square or a square minus 2ab plus b square, then we factorize by splitting the middle term. Ma'am, we can
make it as 3p plus 3p, ma'am.
1 minute. By splitting the middle term. See here, I'm saying that this is a perfect square. P the whole square, but this is not a perfect square. No natural number multiplied by itself can give us 8. No natural number multiplied by itself can give us 8. So we are not, so you cannot show that it's of the form a square plus 2ab plus b square. So the next method which you can use is by splitting the middle term, factorizing by splitting the middle term. Now, how do we factorize by splitting the middle term? We have done earlier. Let's recall. The coefficient of p square is 1. The coefficient of p is 6 and the constant is 8. You must consider the terms in this order. P square, p and then the constant. P square, p and then the constant. 1, 6 and 8 are the coefficients. The sum is the coefficient of the middle term, 6. The sum is 6. The sum is the coefficient of the middle term, which is 6. The product is the product of the remaining two numbers, 1 into 8, 8. The product is, so these are the coefficients 1, 6 and 8. I told you the order, p square, p and then the constant. The coefficient of the p term is the sum and the product of the remaining two numbers, the remaining two coefficients is the product, 1 into 8, 8. So the sum is 6 and the product is 8. We need to find two numbers that satisfy the sum and the product. What are the numbers? Two numbers that should satisfy the sum and the product. You can say 8 1 is 8, but 8 and 1 will not give you 6.
4 and 4, ma'am.
4 and 2 are the two numbers. Why? Because
4 plus 2 is 6 and 4 into 2 is 8, ma'am.
Because 4 2s are 8. When you multiply, you get the product 8. And when you add, you get the sum 6. Okay, now tell me the second one. The further steps we'll see. Tell me the second one. What's the sum for the second one? Okay, now why we cannot use a square minus 2ab plus b square is because 21 is not a perfect square.
Yes, ma'am.
Because 21 is not a perfect square. So we cannot use the identity a square minus 2ab plus b square. Yeah, what's the sum, children?
Minus 10, ma'am.
And what's the product?
21, ma'am.
Yeah, two numbers that will satisfy the, or two numbers that will give us the sum and the product.
Minus 7 and minus 3, ma'am.
Minus 7 and minus 3. Very good. Minus 7 and minus, because 7 3s are 21. See, how do we get the pairs of numbers? Take the product. 1 into 21 is 21. 2 tables does not happen. 3 into 7 is 21. Then 4 tables, it doesn't happen. 5, 6, 7 3s are 21. Repetition. So these are the only two pairs possible. It can be 1 and 21 or 3 and 7. These are the only two pairs possible. Either 1 and 21. I told you, you can fix the signs. You can fix this. You can take plus or minus signs accordingly for the numbers to get the sum. But you know that 1 and 21 will not give you the sum 10. 21 and 1. What are the two sums 21 and 1 can give us? If you take 21 and 1, you can get the number 20 or 22. Because 21 and 1, if you subtract, you can get 20. If you add, you can get 22. So you cannot get the sum 10. So the two numbers are 3 and 7. Once you get the numbers, fix the signs. Fix the signs. The sum is minus 10. So it should be minus 3 minus 7 to get minus 10. The sum is minus 10. Got the two numbers, children? Minus 3 minus 7.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, the third one. Do we have two perfect squares?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
But before that, check the signs. Check everything, children. Okay, this looks like a square. This looks like 2ab. This looks like b square. Okay, but what about the sign? It can be plus or minus here.
It should be minus, ma'am.
Minus. It should be minus and here it should be plus, ma'am. Before square.
Since the signs don't match, you cannot use the identity. The signs don't match, then you cannot use identity. It can be a square, it can be plus 2ab or minus 2ab. But it should be plus b square, but it's minus 16, minus 4 square. The signs don't match, so you cannot use the identity. Is that fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Two perfect squares. Though we have two perfect squares, p the whole square and 4 the whole square, it is minus b square. Minus b square. It should be plus b square. There should be a plus sign before 16, but it's minus. Okay, and one more thing is supposing we have two perfect squares and the signs also match, you should check the middle term. If the middle term does not happen, then also you cannot use identity. We'll take up a question like that. Let's do this one. Now what I want to know is, have you understood that you cannot use the identity here? Because there is minus 16. Because it is plus b square. In the identity, it is plus b square, but here it is minus 4 square. The signs do not match, so you cannot use the identity. Okay. So then what is the sum?
6, ma'am.
What's the product?
Minus 16, ma'am.
Tell me the possibilities where we get product 16. One table 16 times.
16, ma'am. 2 into 8, ma'am.
4 into 4, ma'am.
4 into 4, ma'am.
And 8 into 2, ma'am.
8 into 2, ma'am.
So it's repeated. So strike it out. 2 8s are 8 2s are repetition.
Ma'am, the answer is 8 and minus 2, ma'am.
So here, let me write it more clearly. 1 minute. What are the possible ways to get product 16? What are the possible ways to get product 16?
1 into 16, 2 into 8, 4 into 4, ma'am. And
8 into 2.
2 into 2, ma'am.
Now, why do we stop here?
It is
What
repeated.
is repeated after this, ma'am?
2 into 8, 8 into 2. So that repetition also you can take it out. Yeah, now the possible pairs where we can get the product of 16 are 1 and 16, 2 and 8, 4 and 4. But among these pairs, which will give you the sum 6? Which combination can give you 6? Forget the sign, plus 6, minus 6, forget that. Which two numbers can give us the number 6?
8 and 2, ma'am.
8 and 2. Because 1 and 16 can give us 17 or 15. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
1 and 16 can give us 17. 1 plus 16 is 17, or 1 minus 16, or 16 minus 1 is 15. If you want the numbers 15 or 17, you should use 1 and 16. But you need to get 6. So 2 and 8. Now fix the signs. Choose the pair. Now fix the signs. The two numbers are 8 and 2, or 2 and 8, any order. You can say 2 and 8 or 8 and 2. Now fix the signs. The product is negative, but the sum is positive. Think like this. Is it a minus 8 minus 2? Okay, work it out. Is it minus 8 minus 2? Or is it plus 8 plus 2? Or is it minus 8 and plus 2? Or is it plus 8 and minus 2? It should be one.
8 and minus 2, ma'am.
Should be only one of these four combinations. Fix minus sign to both, fix plus sign to both, then one positive, one negative, then again or reverse it. Positive, negative, negative, positive.
Ma'am, minus 8 minus 2, ma'am.
What is when you add minus 8 minus 2, what will you get? Danya?
Minus 6, ma'am, but there is plus 6.
No, minus 8 minus 2 is not minus 6.
Minus 10, ma'am.
Minus 10. Minus 8 minus 2 is minus 10.
Ma'am, it's minus 8, plus 8 and minus 2, ma'am.
All of you tell me if you understand. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's this one, 8 and minus 2. Because 8 meaning plus 8. Plus 8 and minus 2. Because 8 into when you multiply these two numbers, you get the product minus 16. And when you add the two numbers, 8 minus 2 is 6. All of you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yes, now work out these children. We discussed the sum and the product. Please work out these in your notebook, children. Have you all completed the exam which I scheduled on algebraic expressions?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I completed the first test, ma'am, but in the second test, I cannot complete it, ma'am, because getting stuck, ma'am.
At your request, results.
Ma'am, can't hear you properly, ma'am.
I'll text you. I'll text you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
My voice is not clear, children.
Now it's clear, ma'am.
No, that's what I just went to check the results. So then I found that both of your results were out. Your exam was not pending to be submitted. The exam had already ended and you had your scores were reflected. So I cannot schedule the exam again, I said. Sometimes in the middle, when you don't complete the exam, I can make out that you were not able to complete the exam at all. In that case, I can reschedule. But since your scores were out.
Ma'am, actually, our phone got hacked in between, ma'am. So what we did was we cannot go the friend question also, ma'am. So we just end the test, ma'am.
Okay, that was due to some network issue, is it?
Ma'am, we don't know, ma'am. It was hanged and we can't go to the last question and the next question, ma'am. So after trying more time for.
Okay, then do you want me to reschedule it? Do you want to try it again?
Ma'am, if it's okay for you, it's okay, ma'am.
Okay, take it as a homework. That's all. You can just You can just try it as a homework. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then let me. The thing is, rescheduling, I forget, and I'm also occupied with other work, so sometimes I just don't find time to do it. Maybe when I schedule the next exam, at that time I'll be using the portal. I'll try to reschedule the exam for you both. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Schedule the next exam. I'll also reschedule the earlier exams for the earlier exam for both of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, children, please write down. I think by Tuesday I'll enable the next exam. Your next exam on factorization will be available by Tuesday.
Completed, ma'am.
That's so fast.
Already I completed, ma'am.
Oh, I shared this slide also, is it?
No, ma'am.
Okay. As we were discussing, you finished. All right. Any doubts, children?
No, ma'am.
Do this one. Yes, try this one, children.
Ma'am, 1 minute, can you show the last slide, ma'am? I was writing.
Yeah. Sorry. The test question is below, children. A square minus 23a plus 132. Please factorize that and tell me the factors.
Ma'am,
Yes, Danya, you're done.
yes, ma'am.
What are the factors?
A minus 11 and A minus 12, ma'am.
A minus 11 and A minus 12. Yes, that's right. Very good, Danya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let's try it together now. So A square minus 23A plus 132. So when you write out 2, how many times? 132 times. Oh, sorry. I should tell you the sum and the product. What's the sum?
Minus 23, ma'am.
And the product?
132, ma'am.
132. Now, write out the pairs of numbers that can give us the product 132. 1 into 32, sorry, 1 into 132 can give us the product 132, or 2 into 66. 3 tables, 3 into 44. It's not 5 is not possible. 6 in the tables of 6. 622 times. Correct, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it divisible by 7?
No, ma'am.
No. 8. No. 9.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
10.
No, ma'am. 11 into 12, ma'am.
Yeah. 11 into 12. And then immediately 12 into 11.
Repeatedly, it will come as 12 into 11. We should stop here, ma'am.
And when you look at the different pairs, only this pair can give you the sum 23 and product 132. The other pairs, will give you the product 132, but will not give you the sum 23. The sum 23 will not happen in these. Only this pair can give us the sum 23 because 12 and 11, 23. 12, 11, 23 can give us a sum 23 and product 112 and product 132. Now we need to fix the signs 11 and 12. We need to fix the signs.
Ma'am, minus 11 and minus 12, ma'am.
Very good. Minus 11, minus 12. So you try both fix a plus sign to both, fix a minus sign to both, and then plus minus minus plus. From these 4 pairs, you should be able to identify that pair which will give you the sum minus 23 and product plus 132. Okay, so it's going to be a square minus 11a minus
A
plus
Plus
you can also write minus 12a and then minus 11a. You will get the same factors. So group the first 2 terms, group the last 2 terms.
A minus
A minus 11, ma'am.
minus 12
12 into A minus 7, ma'am.
Minus this minus sign as it is. 12 common. 12 into A is 12 into A is 12A. Minus into minus is plus.
11, ma'am.
minus 11, ma'am.
12 11 is 132.
A minus 11 and A minus 11 is common.
Minus 12, ma'am.
Correct. A minus 11 is common and the 2 brackets have the same expression A minus 11. So A minus 11 is common. Then
A
right.
minus 12.
Take A minus 11 in one bracket and gather the other terms. A minus 12 in the other bracket. Correct? A minus 11 into A minus 12 or A minus 12 into A minus 11. Both are correct. So the 2 factors, the given expression has 2 factors and the 2 factors are A minus 11 and A minus 12. All right, children, I have a class after this. So that's it for today's session, children. Thank you so much for attending. I had scheduled it at the neck of the moment and 3-4 of you have made it to the class today. Thank you so much. The others should be fine with the recording. All right, children. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children. Thank you.